ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरों श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरों वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सगण ललिता शिवशाखान्वितंश्च ये कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांद राधा कांद नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी शबानुसुदे देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिने नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। कृष्ण त्वदीय पद पंकज पंजरांधम अद्वैव मे विशतु मानस राजहंसा प्राण प्रयाण समये कपवात भित्ते घंटावरोधन विधौ स्मरणं कुतस्ते। हरे कृष्णा हरि ओम तत्सत। So we are reading from Mukundmala Stotra 45. Dara,
Prabhuji,
yes, Madaji.
Prabhuji, which Alvar has written this?
Mulashekar Alvar.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
दारा वरा कर बरसुता तनुजा बिरिंची स्तुता वेदस्तव सुरगणा भृत्य वर्ग प्रसाद मुक्तिर्माया जगदभिकलम तावकी देवकी ते माता मित्रं बल रिपो सुदस्तत्वद अन्यम न जाने दारा वरा कर बरसुता ते तनुजो विरिंची स्तोता वेदस्तव सुरगणा मृत्य वर्ग प्रसादां मुक्तिर्माया जगदव अविकलं तावकी देवकी ते माता मित्रं बलरिपु सुदस् तत्वं तत्वत् अन्यम न जाने। हरे कृष्णा वंदना माता जी।
हरे कृष्णा। धारा वर अकरा वरण श्रुता ते तनुजो विरिञ्चः स्तोता वेदास्तवासुरः गणः भृत्या वर्गः प्रसादः मुक्तिर्माया जगद अविकलं तव कि देवकी ते माता मित्रं बाला रिपुसुतास्तत्त्वाद् अन्यं न जाने।
Very good. Okay. And Ramya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Right.
Your wife is the beautiful daughter of the ocean. Your son.
Yes. Mataji, the sloka, if you can.
Okay. Dara var akara var sutat te tanujo virinchit stota vedas tava suta suragana bhartya varga prasadat muktir maya jagat avikalam tavaki devaki te mata mitram bala ripu sutastat tvat anyam na jane.
Can Prince Prabhu?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी धन्यवाद प्रणाम।
प्रणाम।
दारावर अकरावर सुतते तनुजो विरिंच स्तोता वेदस्तव सुरगण भारत वर्ग प्रसाद मुक्तिर्माया जगत अविकलम तवकी देवकी ते माता मित्रं बलरिपु सुतस्तत्त्व अन्यं न जाने.
Very good. And translation also.
Yes, Prabhuji. Screen, can we take the screen up, Prabhuji? Yeah. Yes.
Okay now?
Yeah. Yes, okay, Prabhuji. Translation. Your wife is the beautiful daughter of the ocean, and your son is Lord Brahma. The Vedas are your panegyrists. The demigods comprise your company of servants, and liberation is your benediction. While this entire universe is a display of your magic power, Srimati Devaki is your mother, and Arjuna, the son of Indra, is your friend. For these reasons, I have no interest in anyone but you.
Very good.
Ah,
Your wife is the beautiful daughter of the ocean, and your son is Lord Brahma. The Vedas are your panegyrist. The demigods comprise your company of servants, and liberation is your benediction, while this entire universe is a display of your magic power. Srimati Devaki is your mother, and Arjuna's son Indra is your friend. For this reason, I have interest in anyone but you. So Kulashekar Alvar is glorifying Supreme Lord by giving different attributes. Why Kulashekar Alvar is interested only in Lord Krishna? Why not anyone else? So that is the reason he is glorifying with all this. That your wife is the beautiful daughter of ocean, son is Brahma, and the Panagrish, that is the Vedas. Because Vedas, what does Veda do? Glorify, isn't it? Vedescha sarver aham eva vedya. Vedas are glorification, glorifying the Supreme Lord. Isn't it? Stuti, Kirti, Yashas. And demigods, all the demigods, exalted personalities, they're all servants of the Supreme Lord, your company of servants. And liberation is your benediction. Liberation is your. So, if we surrender to Him completely, what does we get? What do we get? Liberation from this material existence, right? While the entire universe is a display of your magic power. Because the manifestation and manifestation of this material world is really magic only. We can't even fathom even an iota of that, isn't it? Such beautiful manifestation. Everything is systematically, properly, very meticulously engineered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Everything is just an automated system. Manifestation and maintenance and manifestation in a periodical interval without having any disturbance of whatsoever. Everything is very meticulously engineered, and that's why it is said that it's a magic power. When the magician performs the magic, we won't know how he is doing that. Like that, the entire cosmos, the material creation, is created, maintained, and annihilated from, with intermittent intervals. Manifestation and manifestation. Again, manifestation and like that it is being done just like a magician is doing some magic. Isn't it? And Srimati Devaki is your mother. We know the mother of Lord Sri Krishna when they came to this material world, Mother Devaki, and father is Vasudeva. And Arjuna, the son of Indra, is his best friend. For this reason, he doesn't want to have, or he doesn't have any interest except Krishna. So these are the qualifications that Kulashekar Alva is attributing to Lord Krishna, because of which he has so much of interest and no interest in anyone else. So these are the qualifications, that attributes allotted or given to Lord Krishna. So the purport, Prabhupada's servant says, even an ordinary man may have a daughter and son. Famous man will have so many people praising him, or he may hire press agents to do so. We know in the Samudra Mandan Leela, okay, so many personalities came, so many things came, and Lakshmi Devi also came. She had a garland. She had many choices. Many exalted personalities were there. But she went and garlanded only whom? Vishnu. Okay. Along with Vishnu, there were so many other demigods. Asuras. Although Asuras, they were also very beautiful and very opulent and very strong. But she did not choose anyone else except Lord Vishnu. Why? Because she knew very well he is the supreme controller, supreme proprietor. Here, in the purport, it is said that even an ordinary man have a daughter and a son. A famous man will have so many people praising him, or he may hire press agents to do. So the famous people, even if they are not praised adequately by general people, what they will do? They will propagate themselves through the medium of advertisements. And a powerful political leader will have less powerful political figure as his official servants. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is also a person, and therefore he also has family members as well as servants, friends, and praisers. So when the ordinary materially oriented people, materially opulent people have so many servants and assistants to praise him, to give him respect and everything, why not the Supreme Personality of Godhead? He too have so many of them assisting in his Leela to praise him, to glorify him, and to praise him and to glorify him. Who are they? His own family members, servants, friends, and praisers. So since the absolute truth is the source of everything, Janmadhyasyata. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, the first sloka itself says, Janma Adi Yasya, means the creation, the maintenance, the dissolution, everything, etc. Janma Adi Yasya. Everything is by whom? By the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Under his supervision, everything is being carried out. All the functions are being carried out under his supervision. Without his supervision, not even a blade of grass moves. Isn't it? Without his sanction, not even a trina, a grass, will move. And therefore, he also has, Janmadhyasya. We should not think he lacks anything we see in the material world. But when Supreme Lord Krishna manifests personal relationship, they are not ordinary. His wife, friends, servants, and praisers are all liberated souls, personal energies, or expansions of himself. So the parents, servants, the friends, praisers of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are not like us. No? Because we are within the three modes of material nature, conditioned by the material nature. But his entourage, his associates, companions, friends are all liberated personalities. Either Swamsha or Vibhinamsha. Or either personal expansion or separated expansion. We all fall in which category? The living entities fall in which category?
Separated expansion.
Separated expansion, Vibhinamsha. But is Swamsha, all are Vishnu Tattvas. There are so many of his personal companions, associates, servants coming in his Swamsha category, Vishnu Tattva. And many are in the Jiva Tattva category, Vibhinamsha. And all of them are liberated. Ordinary people cannot take part in this Leela. Can ordinary people take part? All are exalted devotees. Okay. If anyone is taking part, if anyone is fortunate enough to take part in the Leela, directly or indirectly, they are very, very fortunate. They are very fortunate. Even though they may be in a villain role. In the medieval world, many Leelas in which you need a villain also. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, they are performing the villain roles, isn't it? Enemies. But still, who are they? They are not ordinary personalities. They are actually Jaya Vijaya from the spiritual world. Lord Krishna's eternal associates.
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
Prabhuji, I have a doubt.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
Vishnu Loka, there are Nitya Suris. Are you mentioning about them in that there are category of people who will participate in his Leela? You told like that, no, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Do you mean to say that they are Nitya Suris?
Yeah.
Are you referring to them?
There are Nitya Muktas. In the spiritual honor, eternally liberated. But in this material world, there are both categories. Okay, Nitya Baddhas and Nitya Muktas also.
Oh,
Because when the Lord comes here to perform Leelas, the liberated souls also as an entourage comes down to take part in his Leela. Just like a very big personality, businessman or minister, comes to different place from his office to different country or different state, his whole entourage come.
oh,
Okay, his secretaries, his ministers, his servants, God. Like that, when the Lord comes, descend to this material world, he also bring his and the whole entourage. And apart from that, he also employs the demigods to take part in the Leela.
okay.
So there is local recruit also. And
Okay.
there is foreign recruit and plus local recruit also.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
So we have to understand that those whoever are taking part, they are not ordinary personalities. They are eternally the servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they are assigned particular role in this Leela. That's why they said all are liberated souls, his personal energies or expansion of himself. People doubt that God can have a father, mother, wife, or special friend. So sometimes people think, how can the Supreme Lord have a mother, father, friends? It's difficult, isn't it? But in Goloka, it is possible. In Vaikunta, it's not possible. Okay? In Vaikunta, the Lord is Supreme Mother, Supreme Father, Supreme Enjoyer, everything for him. In Goloka, everything is possible. In Vaikunta, there are some limited because the Lord in Vaikunta is in the Aishwarya Bhava. But then where is Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj? Not in Vaikunta, but in Goloka. There, even Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj, like in the Bhaumi Vrindavan, they also think that Krishna is our little son. He is dependent on us, our protection. Similarly, Lord Krishna is also thinking the same thing. I am dependent on my parents. I am not God. He forgets his godhood there. Just like how Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj forgets that Lord Krishna is God. God also very conveniently forgets only to enhance the Rasa Tattva, the Valsalya Tattva. Similarly, the Gopas and Gopis, they also very conveniently made to forget by Krishna himself, his Yogamaya potency. Okay, Krishna uses his Yogamaya potency to cover their knowledge that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If they know that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, like in Vaikunta, all the Vaikuntavasis know that Vishnu is Supreme Personality. In Goloka, the people doesn't know. Just to enhance the reciprocal dealing between the Supreme Lord and his devotees. If they know that he is Supreme Lord, or Krishna himself feels that he is Supreme Lord, both of them will not be able to enjoy the nectarian mellows. So that's the difference between Vaikunta and Goloka. So in Vaikunta, the awe and reverence, the opulence, the Aishwarya Bhava. So he is always Supreme Personality Godhead Vishnu. Of course, he has consort Lakshmi. Many Lakshmis are there serving him, but no mother and father there. Is there mother and father in Vaikunta for Supreme Lord? Who is the mother and father for the Supreme Lord in Vaikunta?
No, there is no one. He is the father, he is the mother.
Yeah, he is everything for himself. His father, his mother, his wife, his husband. Okay, everything. For him. And there are, of course, there are servants. So beyond Dasya Bhava, and to some extent, the Madhuri Bhava with Lakshmi ji, to some, not like in Golok. But there are no Vatsalya Bhava there. Yes, Mataji?
Jyoti Mataji says that in Vaikunta, Vishnu is like in office, who is very serious. And in Goloka, he is just a friend.
Yes. So in Vaikunta is very serious, just like COO or CEO of a very big corporate office. Tight lip, will not laugh. grave, right? You cannot play with Vishnu. Can you play with the topmost CEO of the company, the ordinary persons? No.
No.
You have to give the due respect. Similarly, in Vaikunta, the Supreme Lord Vishnu has to be respected with reverence. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But they are happy. You cannot have a relationship with Lord Vishnu in Vatsalya Bhava or Madhurya Bhava, Dasya Bhava, not Sakya also.
Okay.
So it is only in Goloka, all the 5 different mellows can be enjoyed. So here, rather, they add to his ever-increasing glory. What is that ever-increasing glory? Anandambudhi Vardhanam. The glory or the mellow or the bliss keeps increasing in the spiritual world as days passes by or as you glorify him. It keeps increasing. And in the material world, what is it? It diminishes. Okay? That's a difference in the spiritual world and the material world. You have a lot of monies. For example, say you have $1 billion. You withdraw that. Every day you withdraw, Every day you withdraw 100,000. One day it will become 0. Diminishing, right? But the spiritual world, that account is not applicable. It only keeps increasing. It's because he is Purna. Whatever you take, whatever you give, it is Purna. And especially the pleasure, the joy, the happiness that you derive out of the relationship with the Supreme Lord, it keeps increasing. That's why it is said the glories keeps increasing only. But the Lord's transcendental relationship with his eternal associates do not compromise him in any way. Rather, they add to the ever-increasing glory. Just suppose you are glorifying him now. By the time you finish glorifying him, with whatever stuti you have, he must have increased so much of qualities in him. Okay. Then you want to further glorify him. By the time you glorify the second time, he must have increased his glories more. Just like in the share market, materially speaking, share market, the all the billionaires, the topmost people, business people in the world who have invested in stock market, the market increase. You cannot count their asset. Can you count their asset? You cannot count. You cannot say this person has so much wealth now at this point of time. By the time you finish calculating his asset, either the shares would have increased so much high or the shares would have decreased so much. So at no point of given time, you can make an estimate of his asset. Right? Similarly, by the time you try to glorify the Supreme Lord, he must have increased his opulences so much high, you again start to glorify. By the time you glorify second time, again Anandambudi Vardhana. The glories, the qualities, everything keeps increasing. So that is how in the spiritual world and the material world, it is just opposite. As you use, it will diminish. It will start diminishing. Okay, so Lord Krishna does not actually need any of his friends, wives, and so on, but he allows them to associate with him intimately because he is always pleased to reciprocate with loving devotees. He is Atma Ram, self-satisfied. He doesn't have any second person to get some satisfaction. He doesn't need any outsider to satisfy him. He is self-satisfied. But still, he gives an opportunity for all of his servants, companions, and associates to take part in the reciprocal dealing by which they will also be very happy. Although he doesn't need. So this is just to satisfy his parts and parcel. Because we need, we are not independent. We are not fully potent. We are not omniscient. We are not omnipotent. We are not omnipresent. We are not full. We are not complete. Lord Krishna is complete. Vishnu is complete. It doesn't need another person to satisfy, whereas we need. Suppose we are put in a room, no association. You cannot talk to anyone. You don't have any other activity to perform. How many minutes or how many hours or how many days can you survive like that? We'll go mad, isn't it? If you are locked in a room, you are given food all the 3 times, okay, for your survival. But you cannot read anything, you cannot see anything, you cannot hear anything, you cannot interact with any people. How many of us can survive? How many days? It's Prabhu. They are given 3-time meal, but not allowed to talk to anyone. No phones, no TV, no newspaper, no magazines, no books, no friends.
Yeah, we can survive because if the body is getting the nutrition, it will survive, but we don't know how mentally the person will be affected.
That is a question. Mentally, how you will be stable? How many days you will be stable on the mental platform?
Yes, Prabhuji.
We'll go crazy, isn't it?
Yes.
We'll go crazy. But will God, Supreme Lord, go crazy anytime if he is not surrounded with his servants? No, because he's self-sufficient. He's independent. We are dependent. And we are interdependent also. Nobody here in this material world is independent except Supreme Personality of God. So that is the difference between us and the Supreme Lord. And here it said, Lord Krishna does not actually need any of his friends, wives, and so on, but he allows them. So he gives an opportunity to all of us who are his servants so that we can interact with him and get full satisfaction by serving him. Without service, nobody is happy. So the whole material world is functioning nicely on the basis of service. Whether you like it or not, service is there. No? Wife serves husband, husband serves wife, parents serve the children, children serve the parents, citizen serves the government, so on and so forth. Service is there, whether you like it or not, it is there. Without service, we cannot live in this material world. That's why I said the example of getting locked us in a room with all the facilities, without any gadget, without any newspaper, without any TV or anything, but we cannot survive. Very difficult, because we'll go mad otherwise. So we need somebody to love us and we need somebody to be loved. Isn't it? We need someone to love, we need someone to be loved also. Only then we can, in a stable way, we can survive. Otherwise, it's not possible. So that the Lord's associates are not ordinary is proved by the fact that they often undergo extreme austerities or great sacrifices to become his friends or parents. So why they are not ordinary? Because they undergo voluntarily extreme austerities just to get the Supreme Lord as his master, as lover, as parent, as son, whatever it is. So, for example, Devaki and Vasudeva, they underwent so much of austerities to get Lord Krishna as their son. They're ready because even after doing so much of austerities or hardships, it's not that easy. Doing austerities to, they are getting what? They are getting the Supreme Personality of Godhead as their son. It's not a small deal, isn't it? It's not a small deal. Even so, it is worth taking so much of austerity because you are getting the absolute truth as your son. So both of you practice, that the Lord's associates are not ordinary is proved by the fact that they often undergo extreme austerities or great sacrifices to become his friends or parent. For example, Vasudeva and Devaki, who took the role of Krishna's father and mother, executed many lifetimes of austerity in preparation. Who were Vasudeva and Devaki in their previous lives? Can anyone say?
Prabhuji, I know only one thing. They were, for 3 births, they were father and mother of Lord Krishna.
Yeah.
But Prabhuji?
Kai man.
No. Tarini Mataji, who are they in their previous lives?
Aditi Kashyap Prabhuji, Vamanadev ka.
What is that loudly?
Aditi Kashyap Muni.
Okay.
And
Who is the son?
Vamanadeva.
Okay, right. Then?
One more. In Samudra Mandan story, nearly in Bhagavatam, I read Prabhuji.
No, right. Mayuri Mataji, do you remember?
No, Prabhuji.
Prishni Sutapa.
Sutapa, Haribol. Sorry.
Okay. Who is the son? Who is the son? Vishnigarbha.
Shrigarba.
Okay, so this is the third time they are being blessed to have the son Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. So that's what it is mentioned here. During that time, soon after his birth, Krishna described to them what they had undergone in a previous life to receive the benediction of having him as a son. So they underwent a lot of austerities to get Lord Krishna as their son. So 3 times they got opportunity, 3 times. Who are their eternal parents? Who are their eternal parents? Who are his, not Krishna's eternal parents?
Can I guess, Prabhuji?
Yes, please.
Nanda Maharaj Yashodamma?
Yes. Nanda Maharaj Yashoda are Krishna's eternal parents in Goloka. Can we replace them? Can I become his eternal father or mother? Any one of us?
No, Prabhuji.
Why?
Through penance, it is possible.
What is that?
By meditation and doing bhakti.
No, we cannot. It's a permanent post.
No replacement at all.
No replacement at all. They're eternal mother and eternal father. Nanda Maharaj and Yashodamaya. Even in the Vrindavan also, Bhami Vrindavan also, they came.
Okay.
We cannot replace. Can you replace Vishnu? Can you become God? No.
No,
We
not at all.
cannot become his father and mother also. Can we become Lord Shiva? No. It's not possible. Can we become Radharani? No.
No.
We can become the servant of 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 the. It is possible.
Prabhuji, one doubt. So, is it possible for if we do 100 yajnas or something, we can become Brahma, right?
Yes, Brahma is a Jivatma. It is possible. You can become Indra, you can become Brahma. All these are all positions. Different Jivatma occupies that position, just like a general manager in a company, CEO in a company. Today you are CEO. Tomorrow, Tarani Mataji is CEO. Day after tomorrow, Mayuri Mataji is CEO. It is possible because it's a post. So it is occupied by different personalities. If you have the qualification, you can become. If she has the qualification, she can become. But these are not posts. Nanda Maharaj is not a post. Father, it's not a post. Yasodamaya, the mother, is not a post. Lord Shiva is not a post. Ganapati is a post. Brahma is a post. Vayu, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Agni, Brahma, these are all posts. It is not a name. No. Durga is Bhagwan's external potency. It's not a post. It's
No. I told Muruga.
Muruga. Okay. Muruga. Okay. Okay, so you got it? So, for example, Vasudeva and Devaki, who look the role of Krishna's father and mother, executed many lifetimes of austerity and preparation. Soon after his birth, Krishna described to them what they had undergone in a previous life to receive the benediction of having him as their son. So they did a lot of austerity to become their biological parents in the Bhaumya Vrindavan Leela. Okay. And Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda in Vrindavan, the eternal parents came as their foster father and mother. So both of you practice severe austerities. Who is telling? Who is telling this? When Krishna appeared in the four-handed form of Vishnu, he is telling the parents that both of you practice severe austerities for 12,000 years by the calculation of demigods, not our earthly years, celestial years. 12,000 celestial years, they did austerity. For what? To get Lord Krishna as their son. During that time, your mind was always absorbed in me. When you are executing devotional service and always thinking of me within your heart, I was very much pleased with you. Not Krishna is telling or Vishnu is telling. Oh, sinless mother, your heart is therefore always pure. Because why pure? 24 hours Krishna conscious. That's why it is pure. At that time, I also appeared before you in this form just to fulfill your desire. And I asked you to ask whatever you desired. At that time, you wish to have me born as your son, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Page 44 and 45. So this is an extract taken from Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Vasudeva and Devaki, they prayed for 12,000 celestial years to get Krishna as their son. Because of their austerities, Krishna was pleased and he appeared as their son in Mathura in the jail. Why in jail? Why did Krishna choose to come in jail, to be born in jail? To tell us that this place, Vaudhya Sagar, is like a jail for all of us. So I will take you out of the jail if you follow me. Just like how Vasudeva took Lord Krishna from jail outside. He was, chained by steel, isn't it? Iron shackles. The moment he carried Krishna in his hand, automatically the iron shackles got loosened and broken. Similarly, when we take Krishna consciousness in hand, when we take our mala and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, all our sins, like the iron shackles, will be loosened and broken. We'll be free to go out of the jail. That means we'll be free to go out of the material existence, go back home, back to Godhead. So we should have the Nama on our tongue always. So when Vasudeva carried Lord Krishna in his hand, that means we have to carry the Lord's name on our tongue 24 hours a day. We'll also be relieved from the prison, the jail. Krishna will take us out of jail, out of this material existence. So in his spiritual kingdom, the Supreme Lord eternally enjoys loving relationships with his personal associates. But he is also present in all nooks and crannies of the material universes and in everyone's heart. So in the spiritual world, Lord is there as a person and enjoy eternally in loving relationship with the associates and others, Vaikundavasis or Golokvasis. And is also present every nook and corner of his creation, also in each and every atom as Paramatma. In this way, his influence is spread throughout all existence. So, either as Brahman or as Paramatma, he is present everywhere, both spiritual and material. So, in the spiritual world, is there Brahman and is there Paramatma? There is only Bhagavan. Paramatma is not required in the spiritual world. Paramatma is only required here in this material world. So there it is Bhagavan only. So thus King Kulashekara says, this entire universe is a display of your magic power. Lord Krishna is not a minor magician. He is Yogeshwara. Yogeshwara, the controller of all mystic potencies. Not an ordinary magician. Some ordinary magician, how much they can do, how much they can fool us. But Krishna is not fooling us. His exhibition is real. It's not magic. So he is Yogeshwara, the controller of all mystic potencies. In the Bhagavad Gita 5.29, Lord Krishna declares Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. Bhoktaram Itnyatabasam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. Surdam Sarva Bhudanam Jnatva Mam Shanti Richari. Okay. He is the Bhokta of all Itnyas and all tapas. Bhokta means the enjoyer of all the austerities and penances. Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. He is the master, proprietor, controller of all the lokas, not just material, but spiritual also. He is the controller. He is the proprietor. He is one without a second. And Suhurdam Sarva Bhudanam. He is a well-wishing friend of all living entities, not just human being. We may be well-wishers for the living human beings, not for animals or aquatics or trees or plants or birds. We may be suhurt, friends to all living entities, maximum. One person can go to that level. The person cannot be friend of all living entities except Lord Krishna. He has the quality of becoming friend of all the living entities, irrespective of what dress they are wearing, means or what body they are in. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, Surdam Sarvabhudanam, Jnatva Mam Shantirich. Those who know this truth, these three aspects, what they will attain? Shantim Richadi. Shanti. They will have peace of mind. We should know that Lord Krishna is the enjoyer of all these planets. All the austerities and penances. He is the master of all the planets. He is a well-wishing friend of all living entities. Such a person will have peace of mind, peaceful atmosphere. I am the supreme controller of all universes. Moreover, Krishna controls all the universes effortlessly. For us, it is not easy to maintain without any effort. We have to do a lot of work. We have to put in a lot of effort to get things done. But Lord Krishna, just by willing, feeling, and thinking, he can get everything done within no time. Just by his Ichcha Shakti, by his desire, everything gets manifested, everything gets unmanifested also. Just thinking, that's enough. Just glancing, he creates. Just glancing. As Srila Prabhupada says, we should not think he is like Atlas. No, Atlas, just that globe like Atlas, whom we see struggling to hold up the earth on his person with so much of good muscle, holding the Atlas. You must have seen that. So, very well-built person. Because he is holding the Atlas means holding the Bhumandala or Bhuloka. You need strength, but Krishna doesn't need. It is just like by his willing or thinking, he can do that. Krishna always has free time to enjoy with his loving associates. For all these reasons, declares King Kulashekara, I have no interest in anyone but you. Because of this reason, I don't want to take shelter of anyone else except you. You are a super magician, supreme magician. Okay, you are friend of all the living entities, not just human beings. You are the master of all the planets. You are the beneficiary or you are the enjoyer of all austerities and penances. So I have no one else except to take shelter of. That's what Kulashekara was glorifying the Supreme Lord in this Stotra number 45, Mukundmala. Hare Krishna, Vancha Kalpatarubhescha, Kripa Sindhu Bevacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo. Ananta Kodi Vaishnava ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Sai Go Premanande Hari Hari Go. Hare Krishna.